The controversy surrounding the official language of the state of Goa was raked up once again as the MLAs Morvin Gudino, Alexio Reginaldo Lorenzo, Victoria Fernandes and Agnello Fernandes raised the issue at the recently held monsoon session of the State Assembly. The MLAs demanded that Konkani in the Roman script be declared as the official language of the state.
The Speaker, Pratap Singh Rane, assured the House that he would convene a special closed-door session to discuss the issue regarding the scripts for the official language. It may be recalled that in 1987, the state had passed the official language bill whereby Konkani in the Devanagari script was declared as the official language of the state. Goa 365, in an attempt to gather the pulse of the people on the issue, spoke to renowned personalities in the field of literature and language. Speaking to Goa 365, President of Goa Konkani Academy Pundalik Naik was of the opinion that no injustice was done to Konkani in the Roman script with the declaration of Devanagari Konkani as the official language.
रोमीचो प्रश्न 1962 मेळिल्लो 1987 वर्सा रोमीचो प्रश्न वयर उपरासुना 20 वर्सां उपरांत हो प्रश्न कित्याक निर्माण जाता म्हाका कळना. राज्यभास निर्माण जाल्या उपरांत रोपीचेर खंय अन्याय जाला अशें एक जरी उदाहरण कोणे दाखोवन दिलें जाल्यार तें आयकुपाक तयार आसा. एक उदाहरण दिवचें की देवनागरी जाल्ल्या कारणांत रोमीचेर खंय तरी अन्याय जाला.
Mr. Naik also threatened that he would agitate if amendments were made to the Language Act.
जर कोणे खंयचे राजकीय शक्तीन जावं ती आतां सरकारी पक्षीय शक्तीन किंवा विरोधी पक्षीय शक्तीन जर त्या बिलाक हात लावपाचो प्रयत्न केलो जायत जाल्यार ताका तितल्याच खरपणान फाटले खेप जसो पद्दतीन विरोध जाला ते पद्दतीन विरोध जातलो.
Also speaking to Goa 365 was Tomazin Cardozo, who demanded a change in the definition of Konkani.
The definition of Konkani language is shown there as Konkani language means Konkani in Devanagari script. That was the greatest betrayal of the followers of Roman script Konkani. And the controversy started the very same day over the script. My stand is I welcome the decision taken by our Chief Minister to have a discussion. Whether it will be going to decide anything, I don't know. But one thing, a forum is open to express the difficulties faced by various people concerning the language. In my opinion, the change should be, I am not against Devanagari, but along with Devanagari, the definition of Konkani language in the Act should be modified, should be amended as Konkani language means Konkani in Devanagari / Roman scripts.
Giving another twist, author Vishnu Wagh said that as Marathi arouses no controversy with regard to script, it should be declared as the official language of Goa.
20 वर्षांपूर्वी कोकणीसाठी जे लोक खांद्याला खांदा लावून लढत होते ते आज एकमेकांचे गळे पकडून परस्परांना शिव्या देत आहेत. ते आता देवनागरी आणि रोमन या लिप्यांची कड घेऊन एकमेकांवरती चिखलफेक करत आहेत. आणि मराठीच्या बाबतीत तर लिपीचा प्रश्नच नाही. मराठीमध्ये रोमन लिपी नाही आहे, ती फक्त एक लिपी आहे आणि एकच लिपी असलेली ती भाषा आहे. मागतो की लवकरात लवकर मराठीला राजभाषा करण्याचं अभिवचन सरकारनं पूर्ण करावं आणि हा प्रश्न कायमचा निकालात लावावा.
Mr. Wagh also emphasized the need to have an open discussion on the matter instead of a closed-door session.
तिथे मराठीला राजभाषा करा हा मराठी प्रेमींचा मुद्दा सरकारने ग्राह्य मानला पाहिजे. वाटलं तर त्यासाठी खास अधिवेशन बोलावलं पाहिजे. पण प्रतापसिंग राणे म्हणतात त्याप्रमाणे हे अधिवेशन इन कॅमेरा घेण्याची अजिबात गरज नाही, कारण हा प्रश्न लोकांचा आहे. जो प्रश्न लोकांचा आहे तो प्रश्न लोकप्रतिनिधींना खुलेआम त्याची चर्चा विधानसभेमध्ये करू द्या. त्यामध्ये लोकांपासून दडवून ठेवण्यासारखं काय आहे? आणि इन कॅमेरा अधिवेशन ठेवलं तर हे सर्व आमदार आपल्याला हवे ते बोलतील, सोयीस्करपणे टोप्या बदलतील, आपली बाजू बदलतील आणि मराठीचा विश्वासघात करतील.
The Nationalist Congress Party President and former Saligaon MLA Dr. Wilfred D'Souza once again attacked the Saligaon MLA, Dilip Parulekar for furnishing false information about his educational qualification while filing his nomination papers for the State Assembly elections held in 2007.
Briefing media persons yesterday evening, Dr. D'Souza alleged that the documents submitted to the returning officer was false.
Claims in his qualification which he has to put that he passed his SSC in Mater Dei school in 1983, and that he passed his BCom from Goa University in 1988.
He also produced the documents obtained from the DMC College Mapsa that claimed that Mr. Parulekar had never completed his graduation from the particular college.
Progress of said Shri Parulekar in the academic year 85-86, 86-87 and 87-88 when he is supposed to have passed his BCom. Answer, as per our records, 85-86 he did the first year BCom. At the end of the year he failed. 86-87, that is the following year, he repeated the BCom, the first year BCom. He again did the first year BCom. At the end of the year he failed. 87-88, he was not a student of the college at all.
Dr. D'Souza also rubbished the claims of Mr. Parulekar that he had passed his graduation from the Goa University in the year 1988.
I went to the university and I asked the university was established in the year 1985. And I asked them, when was the first year? Because though it was established in 85, it didn't start exams in 85. It started exam 3 years later or 4 years later. So the university answered me, request for information under Section 6 of the Right to Information Act. With reference to your letter date 11/9/2008, it is informed that Goa University has not conducted third year BCom degree examination in April 1988. If he has passed in 88, there was no exam for him to pass.
Dr. D'Souza also threatened to complain to the Election Commission if the administration fails to take action against Mr. Parulekar.
Then I will attack this administration, that this administration is failing to do its duty. I will inform the Election Commission of India, and I will take all such steps are necessary to show that people cannot get away with such crookery. This is crookery of the first type, first order.
Meanwhile, reacting to the allegations of Dr. Wilfred D'Souza, the leader of the opposition, Manohar Parrikar, said that they would clarify their stand on the issue at an appropriate forum when required to do so.
आमदार ताका योग्य ते उत्तर दितले. जे उत्तर कोर्टाक हांवें दिवपाचें आसता तें म्हाका पब्लिकली विली डिसोजाच्या आरोपाचेर एक्सप्लेन करपाची आवश्यकता ना. ताणें कितले आरोप केले जाल्यार म्हाका फरक पडचो ना. ताका जर तूं ताच्या आरोपान कितें हें आसत जाल्यार ताणें योग्य त्या कितें म्हणटा ते फोरमाचे दरवाजे ठोठावचे. भारतीय जनता पक्ष ताका योग्य तें उत्तर, दिलीप परुळेकर ताका योग्य तें उत्तर त्या फोरमाचेर दितलो.
The Maharashtra Revenue Minister Narayan Rane called on the Chief Minister of Goa, Digambar Kamath, last evening to explain his stance on the controversy surrounding his hotel at Kalangut.
It may be recalled that the Kalangut Panchayat had recently approached the Goa bench of the Bombay High Court seeking to rescind the occupancy certificate issued to the resort hotel Neelam's the Grand at Kalangut that belongs to the Maharashtra's Minister Mr. Narayan Rane. Speaking to the media, Mr. Rane said that the allegations made by the Sarpanch of Kalangut, Joseph Sequeira, were false.
हॉटेल बांधताना चालू करताना सर्व परवानग्या आणि कायदेशीर आहे सगळं. असं असताना जोसेफ सिक्वेरा नावाचा सरपंच हा ब्लॅकमेलिंग करायचं काम करतो आहे. काही लोकांच्या सांगण्यावरून जी तक्रार केल्यानंतर आम्ही त्याच संबंधी सगळे पत्रव्यवहार आम्ही दाखवलेले आहेत. आमचं हॉटेल काही चुकीचं नाही आहे.